I'm talking to guys, I'm talking to males. Guys, let us stop this thing of sending ETFs, e-wallets, cash sends, deposit money on our baby mamas, if I could put it that way, right? There's a reason why I'm advising you guys, or I'm incentivizing you guys to stop doing that. If you've got what it takes, if your child is living maybe two horrors or one horror away from you, make it a point that at least once in a month, go the extra mile, far by extension, trying to reach that child. Stop this thing of sending ETFs. Stop this thing of sending e-wallets, sending cash sends, or just depositing money on a baby mama's bank account. Just go the extra mile. Try to reach the child. Why I'm saying this? Because our baby mamas they're full of dramas. There's a reason why there is this thing which is called, it's a baby mama drama. It is there. We cannot run away from it, unless we living in a very delusional world. Guys, let us stop this thing of sending ETFs, sending e-wallets, cash sends, depositing money on our baby mama's bank account. If you've got what it takes to reach where your child is, just go the extra mile. Reach there. Buy items. If it needs to be, if you want to go buy grocery, tell her to list the things that the baby wants. If it's purity, nestum, or whatever, the list is countless. The pampers, the clothes and everything. Just go there and buy these things and bring him into the house, because these women, they don't have these rigorous monuments, to incentivize, to preach the good of love that we have for our child, just simply because of the conflict of interest which resulted to us going separate ways or splitting. So they don't have time, they don't have even energy, they are not even encouraged to preach our love to our children, just simply because we separated with them, right? You can work. Let us assume that you're always occupied at your work. You don't have time to reach out to your children. Maybe you're living in different provinces. Maybe he's living in Free States, you're living in Durban, right? So you're going to be always sending money. Consistency, you're very coherent in child support, which tends to be like more of a spousal support than a child support, because this money that you send for your child to get all his or her necessities in life, whether clothes, food, pay for medication, or whatever the case may be. This money ended up like supporting the ladies. That is why majority of men are incentivized not to support their children, because instead of this money going direct to a child, it then began to support the woman, which is one of the things that guys resent the most. Guys are fuming with that thing. It's like, why should I be responsible for your life? Because I'm no longer in your life. We cut our ties. We went separate ways. Why? Why should I support you? Why should you be my responsibility? Why should I pay your bills? Men are baffled up by this thing, They're very angry. They hate it. They don't like it. But women, they do these things. That's why women can go the extra mile, far by extension, coercing a child to live with her, so that she will have powers, she will have leverage, to get or to receive child support, which will be converted to spousal support even if you're not dating that person, even that person is no longer your partner, even though that girl is no longer in a relationship with you. So guys, they hate this thing. Guys are very furious. Guys are fuming. Guys are angry that the money that is supposed to be supporting their child, the money that is supposed to be supporting the kid, it's no longer going to the need and necessities of the child. So guys are baffled up. And it is so appalling that a child can struggle while there is paying each and every month, is depositing money each and every month, consistency, coherently, in regular basis, perpetually. But the child doesn't even know that my daddy is sending money to support me, to show love, because it might happen that he is a little bit very occupied in his work, so he cannot be able to have enough time with me, but he's sending money to make sure that I get all these necessities in life. But women, they twist and turn this thing around and make it be like a spousal support, and it is totally wrong. These are one of the things that should be reprimanded and rebuked from women. And these women, they don't even preach the love that it's like, it's fine, your daddy dumped me, or we went separate ways. Things went on. If things went south, we were no longer in good communication with your dad. Put your problems aside, put your mjolo crisis aside, and try to synergize in support in raising the child. This is very important. It is of paramount. It is a prerequisite priority that should be incentivized in all parental support. It is very important. Nurturing the child, raising the child. I understand that a woman is playing her vital part, very crucial part in raising the child, nurturing the child and everything, and be there for the child, because daddy is there in bushes, working so freaking hard, working his butt off, trying to put bread on the table for the child. But now then women convert this child support to become like a spousal support, even though you're no longer with that guy. Why should I take your responsibilities? That's the question that men used to have. And it's a huge burden for men to bear. Men are baffled up. They are very angry. They are furious with rage. That is why some other men, even though I won't incentivize this, that is why other men, they can abandon their jobs. They can quit their jobs just simply because of that. Some of them, then they can go far off the rails and even decide to kill the child. It is not acceptable. It is not okay. But some other guys are not thinking properly, They can just go and do something which is worse than ever you could ever imagine, which is totally wrong as well. So, women, I'm pleading with you. I'm beseeching you. I'm coercing you. Please, I'm begging you. Make it a point that whenever the father of the child deposit money to you, tell the child that your daddy sent me this amount of money. I bought you this jacket. I'm not the one who bought this jacket for you. I'm not the one who's buying these clothes for you. It is your dad who sent money. In the name of love, your dad loves you so much. What is wrong with that? What is wrong telling the child that your father is there for you? Yes, he's working there in another province. He's not always around, but he loves you. He sends money each and every month to make sure that you have all these needs, all the necessities that you want as a child. Your father loves you so much. Your father supports you. Women don't do these things. Your father is a wink. Your father is a punk. Your father doesn't care. So this develops elements of resentment. This thing of bigotry, to discriminate your ex because you had conflicts of interest with her. It is totally bad. Guys, if you split, you split. It doesn't mean that it qualifies you to become the enemies. No. Enemies for what? For what good reason? Because even you women, you decided not to use condom. You decided not to get prevention pills. You decided not to do abortion, which is one of the things that I don't incentivize. Killing life is no longer acceptable. But you passed all of these things. It passes from a condom, a morning pill, prevention, a divorce. Now you pretend as if this thing just happened by incident. No, guys. Let us take life serious. Guys, send money, because these women are not incentivized, to tell their child that your daddy is supporting you each and every month. Yes, he's not around. Yes, he's not always coming to see you, but he loves you so much. That is why he does 1, 2, and 3. He makes it a point. He makes sure that each and every month you get everything that you need from your father. Obviously, we know that we moved on dating other women who can hardly accommodate our kids that we got before them. So it is what it is. But guys, let us try to make this thing work for us daddies and women that we've dated before, and the child as well. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely one. Have a lovely one.